everyone, my dear viewers, my patrons, and my well wishers. I know that all of you are in a festive mood, but I cannot but give you a lesson on natural disaster, cloudburst, rain, and human humiliation. And today's topic of discussion is what is climate? You know that in geography, I am not making my introduction lengthy. I have already entered my content, and you know that in geography, actually, climate means average weather pattern for more than 30 years of a particular place, and it is called climate. Climate is actually the average pattern of weather for about 30 years of a particular place, particular area, and of a country too. Hello, Anubhav. I hope that your examination has gone well, and tell your friends that I am live streaming on an important topic that is probable for your fourth sem, because you will have to write an essay. It may be climate change, it may be natural disaster, it may be cloud burst, whatever you may say, but I have given the definition of climate first. Again, I am repeating that it is the average pattern of weather for more than 30 years of a particular place or an area or a region or a country. That is climate. And you know that every place, every region or every area has its particular climate. And this climate is gradually changing first. For example, in our province, for example, in our West Bengal, you used to feel spring, summer, rainy season, autumn, late autumn, and winter. But nowadays, you can feel that there are only two seasons, like summer and winter. And now, rains or heavy downpour or torrential rain or incessant rainfall has added fuel to the fire. So climate is changing very fast. For example, last night in Kolkata, there was a heavy downpour or torrential rain throughout the night, and Calcutta has not seen such a downpour for about 20 years. In the year 1978, we witnessed a heavy downpour or torrential rain for about 7 days, causing a great flood not only in the districts but also in Kolkata. We saw that boats were rescuing the trapped inhabitants, the trapped people from one place to another, that is the places of safety. And they were given flood relief, dry food, clothes, medicine, etc. And nowadays, it is occurring frequently. For example, Uttarakhand is the greatest victim of cloudburst, incessant rainfall, and the natural disaster. For example, a few days ago, in Uttarakhand, the two villages, Dharali and Tharali, were washed away due to heavy rainfall, due to heavy downpour, and recently Chamoli in Uttarakhand had witnessed the greatest disaster. And you may write down what I am telling you, because it is the most important topic. So, how does cloudburst occur? Cloudburst occurs when a huge cloud with droplets accumulate in a certain place and starts pouring, Pouring, starts pouring and floods the entire area. Think of last night's Kolkata's situation. Kolkata has been jeopardized. Kolkata has been paralyzed. All the vehicles have stopped flying, and the metro tracks seem to be the flowing rivers. And you know that human humiliation, including death, beggar description. For example, it has been reported that 13 people or 13 persons of Kolkata died owing to electrocuted, because the pandals are being built up just before the pujas, and the open wires touched the water, and the water was electrocuted, and therefore many people were electrocuted. The people who were going to office to perform their duties. Thus, this cloudburst in Kolkata, just one day's rainfall, has jeopardized the public life. Last but not least, I want to say that there are many causes of such climate change and cloudburst and heavy rainfall and undistributed rainfall. For example, you see that Uttarakhand, in Uttarakhand hydroelectric projects have been constructed on the top of the hills, ignoring nature's desire. You see that nature wants to be untouched. She does not like to be disturbed. But human beings, for their comfort, they have already constructed many barrages on the rivers, and they have already constructed many hydroelectric projects on the top of the hills. So the hills have lost their strength and landslide is occurring day by day. At the same time, you see that people are engaged in deforestation to set up factories and industries, are engaged in deforestation. And deforestation means trees which supply us with oxygen have stopped the supply of oxygen, and the carbon dioxide level in the air have increased so much and so that the pollution level has increased. And at the same time, the greenhouse gas impact has increased the problem of climate change. And climate change means it may be drought, it may be hot wave, it may be flood, it may be torrential rain, it may be heavy downpour. A few days ago or a few years ago, a heat wave flew over France, killing about 10,000 people. At a time. Heat wave. Because industries, factories are going on continuously. Clear? Increasing the warmth of weather. Warmth of weather means change of climate. Sometimes people are exploiting underground water too much, and you see that arsenic contamination in the drinking water has increased so much that people are to buy water. People dare not drink water anywhere. And you see that they are making the underground water vacant or empty. And if an earthquake occurs, you will see that it will cause a devastation. So climate change may bring about a heavy disaster, the disaster that is unforgettable, the disaster that will kill innumerable human lives, cattle, crops, bringing about famine, starvation, and human humiliation. However, people should be cautious of deforestation. People should be cautious of exploiting groundwater. People should be cautious of making unplanned multi-storied buildings. You see that Kolkata has some canals and they have the capacity to hold water and carry water to the Ganges. But they can't because they had not been drained for a long time. Silt has not been removed from the canals for a long time. So unplanned flats or multi-storied buildings are being built up like mushroom, and as a result of which the water is flowing to the canals and the canals are overflowing, and at the same time they are making the roads rivers. The roads and streets seem to be rivers. However, climate change must be stopped by planting more trees, by stopping the building up of multi-storied buildings, skyscrapers in the cities and towns. The should be renovated, the silt should be removed, and at the same time, human beings must be cautious of their own perils. Thanking all of you. Good night, stay safe, stay mellow, and I fervently hope that this video will go to their benefit, to your benefit, and please like, comment, share and subscribe too. Thanking all of you. Good night.